Welcome! The preview season for Tarkir Dragonstorm has only just begun, and we've seen some powerful new multicolored commanders already. I have 3 of them here that I would like to share with you. Share your opinions in the comments. I will have a full in-depth review when all the previews have been announced in a few weeks. Let's get straight into it. First up is Beator, Kin to All. 2 white, a black, and a green for a legendary creature Spirit Dragon. 5/7. Flying. At the beginning of your end step, if creatures you control have total toughness 10 or greater, draw a card. Then, if creatures you control have total toughness 20 or greater, untap each creature you control. Then, if creatures you control have total toughness 40 or greater, each opponent loses half their life rounded up. There are many ways that you could go with this deck. One of them that I think I would run it if I was choosing this card as my commander would be a +1/+1 counter synergy deck, which is I would have like doublers for like counters and basically like a proliferate deck, so I can get those that hit that 20 threshold and then that 40 and of course that 10 at the beginning to get all the benefits out of it. And then I would choose cards such as Bloodletter of Alchalaz, which basically reads, if an opponent would lose life during your turn, they lose twice that much life instead. So basically damage doublers and things like that, just so basically we can have one-shot kills as soon as we get to that 40 toughness threshold. You want to keep those guys alive, so I'd also add some reanimator packages to get back those damage doublers. That was Beator. Time to go to Cortis the Fangkeeper. 1, a black, a green, and a blue for a 2/1 legendary creature, Zombie Warrior. Indestructible. Whenever Cortis deals combat damage to a player, exile the top X cards of their library, where X is the amount of damage dealt. You may cast any number of spells with mana value X or less from among them without paying their mana cost. There are a few ways that you could go with this deck, but I feel like the main one would once again be a +1/+1 counter synergy that would basically buff up Cortis to hit your opponent, which has the most pumped up stuff that could most benefit you to win the game. I feel like the most direct route to win this game, if that does not work, would eventually obviously be commander damage, and somehow giving Cortis trample would also of course be useful. That was Cortis. Time for Zurgo Thunder's Decree. Red, white, and black for a 2/4 legendary creature, Orc Warrior. Mobilize 2. Whenever this creature attacks, create 2 tapped and attacking 1/1 red warrior creature tokens. Sacrifice them at the beginning of the next end step. During your end step, warrior tokens you control have this token can't be sacrificed. This Mardu commander has a very obvious path to victory. Create a bunch of tokens, keep them around so that they don't get sacrificed with their new mobilized mechanic, and attacking for the win. There are many ways to do this. The most popular way would just be double all those tokens using a card such as Mondrag Glory Dominus or any other token doublers, and then you just need a way to buff all your tokens and swing in for the win, because with all those tokens fighting by your side, it'd be pretty hard to block them all. So just keep that up, and this deck seems really powerful. I believe all 3 of these decks are unique in their own way, and all 3 of them have the potential to become CEDH commanders if you want them. This is only the beginning of the spoiler season for Tarkir Dragonstorm, and from these 3 commanders, they have a lot to bring to the table. I recommend picking up 1 or if not all 3 of those and choosing one to build a deck around, but you might want to wait until later if a more powerful commander comes out. We already know about some other ones. I encourage you guys to comment below what commander was your favorite. Give this video a like if you enjoyed it, and share this video to anyone who might find it useful. Thank you guys for watching. I do appreciate it. Subscribe and watch the video on screen. Bye. See you later. Peace.